Hello and welcome to another shenanigans. You're watching myself sailing in the Scharnhorst Tier 7 Premium German battleship, and I really do like this ship. And you've noticed that I've actually increased the chat window because that is actually vitally important for this game. So, if you just noticed in the chat there, we have a friendly down in the base, bound by A, who said, right, people at A, our job is to take the cap and then fall back, because he's realised, if you look at the mini-map, how many of our ships are pushing towards C. Pretty much 2/3 of the team, I'd suggest. Both two of the four destroyers, and oh, wasn't that a beautiful, beautiful Sir Salvo? And so I said, right, to reply to him, okay, we need to push C. That is a really good start to the game. So we got a very clear plan of attack, very clear guidance on what people are doing. It's all dependent on what now the enemy do. And if they decide to go, you know what, we're going to push to A or push to B or whatever. And unfortunately to us, they are putting just as much firepower towards C cap as we are to C cap. This is not what the plan decided. Because, yeah, so what do we have to... Oh man, I was robbed there. That guy should be dead. 2 citadels? Come on. Can I follow this up? Come on. Come on. Yeah, fire. Shots out. Come on. Can he get there in time? Yes, it can. Good night for you. Justice has been served, as they said. Anyway. But I decided to pull back at this point because there's so many enemies here. There's the Massachusetts team, there's the Amagi, there's the Dallas, which we just sunk, there's the Iran, there's a destroyer clearly because of the smoke, which I think we have now sunk, to be fair. And they're focusing me down because I've just shown a broadside and I'm down to half health. Was this a worthy choice? It seemed good at the time, and that's all you can say. And sure enough, there's the destroyer. He's still in sea. But I realised that looking at the mini-map, we have nothing in the middle, nothing in the south, only the ships in the south and us at sea. So we still need to carry out the plan. We need to keep it up. And I say that in chat. We need to keep going. We cannot stop. And sure enough, Admiral has said, yep, do it. It's brilliant. We'll need to push forward. It's down to the battleships here to push up with everybody else, because we are got to provide some sort of like health points barrier, so that if they focus on us, we can take the main battery of attack. And we got to provide cover for our cruisers, who will do the most damage per minute, and we've got to provide cover for the destroyers just in case they get focus fired. Yeah, but it's not a position we want to, because the further we move forward to sea, the further we go forward, the further we attack, we are leaving ourselves open. Because look at the mini-map. Our DD and B has been sunk. They've obviously got ships at B. They've obviously got ships at C, because, well, we just catered that, to be fair. And they've obviously got ships going down towards A, because we've only got 2 there. Yeah. We are deliberately pushing into a crossfire. The Massachusetts B has gone to the northeast. We've got the whole bunch of ships to the northwest. The Ozil has still pushed, is north of us. So yeah. So how the heck are we going to get out of this? Can we get out of this? It's a real difficult position. And the only way to really do it is to beat the enemy on ships sunk rather than points total. We need to just sink them. We need to just batter them. We need to just hit them as hard as possible. Poppy Circus has just said, look, there's somebody now in B. He's going in with a DD. But he's now got himself isolated. So how, in this scenario, what is the most important ship to take on? And it's not necessarily the one that's showing the best broadside. is the one which is coming towards the group. So we've made up a little castle here, a battery of fire. And so we need to just focus fire the ones coming forwards. Because if we can push them to turn away, they'll show a broadside. We can really hurt them. And sure enough, that West Virginia is looking particularly tasty right now. Ouch, his guns are big. They are huge for this tier. And sure enough, I got a few bounces, unfortunately, but we're doing the right thing. See, the enemy has got torpedo destroyers up here, and sadly, I do take one on the nose pretty much, and lose a turret. Now, I've seen turrets get blown up by guns, by bombs, by anything but torpedoes, so that was a bit of a surprise and something I only realised after the match. Staggeringly, nothing spotted. Nothing is actually spotted. So I send a fighter up to help provide spotting for the cruisers and battleships. I'm not sure if it's still a thing, but it makes me feel better. I'm doing something. And sure enough, everybody's focusing him. And I've only got one person focusing me. Who can get him? Can we get him? Ouch! Damn, his guns hurt. They got punched through my armor. And oh, come on! That was a kill. Surely that was a kill. So have you seen now? We have set up our castle. We've got the destroyers slightly in front and to the east, so they're providing spotting power for us. The cruisers are hiding behind any sort of island they can. We have a battleship to the south who's providing cover for anything that's coming from the B. And sure enough, it's slowly but surely working. This is a very hard way to try and win a game of warships. He's gone. Right, who's up next? Ow. Last salvo coming to hit me. Nothing to the east. Destroyer has pulled back. Oh, he might be that Massachusetts. Yep, we focus on the Massachusetts. A, because he's top tier. B, he's a premium. And C, he's a very good premium. And he's just taken a buttload of torpedoes. However, due to him being a little bit on the overpowered side, doesn't do anything. But look at the firepower coming in. And the returning firepower is very minimal. The odd shot here, the odd shot there. They're not focusing down their ships to attack. We are. And they're closer. Come on. Oh, come on. One more. Let's kill this guy. Yep, he's down. Great news. So, the next one, the Frenchie, he's now turning in. He's now the top priority target. So you can see how we're focusing him down. And everybody's saying, yep, Wilco, we'll get that. Yep, Wilco, get that. Apparently, according to one person in the team, we're terrible. No, we just decided to do it the hard way. Come on, another salvo out. Yes. Can we get this guy? Yes, we can. Chalk up a second kill of the game. Brilliant. And now we have whittled them down to 4. We outnumber them 2-1. We can now start pushing our castle out. And we're going to go in a very good way. We are going towards B. We don't need the cap probably. But that means we're forcing these enemies in the top right to come after us. They have to come for us. And that's never a good position to be in. So the Marg is next on the list of ones to fight, mainly because the rest have pushed either behind the island, over to the back there. He's the only one that decides to go in front of the island. Did he have a choice? Debatable, because I think he's taken on a battleship that has managed to flank. But he's now showing broadside to us, so we are getting good shots on him. Now the range has gone further, lesser hitting. This is less of a problem. And honestly, strategically, it's not a matter if he lives or dies at the moment. Come on, those shit. Yeah, another few bounces. People are flying HE at him. But now he has moved away. So who's up next to move in? Ah, it's the Iran. He's the one now moving in. He's the next one on the target list. And he is also a very capable player. He's also a bit annoyed at me because that was the one I gave a beautiful citadel on my first salvo. And I bet he's cursing me already. And sure enough, he takes out the destroyer. Evening up the total. Yes, but not massive so. Come on. Brilliant. Another salvo out. I'd love to kill this guy. Yep, he's taken another one out. Because even though we've got a castle, it does hurt. But we've taken one of theirs out by a torpedo strike. So that's always good. And that's a trade we can do at this point. The enemy definitely can't. He's seen the torpedoes and is going for the gap. Now he's had to turn away. And our castle has moved far enough south to actually take B point. And oh, come on. That was my kill, damn it. Puts the fire out. And he's gone. Excellent. And we now got assisting capture for B. This is brilliant news. So good that we are still pushing south. And actually say in chat, well played team. Which is always good. It's always nice to give good feedback rather than poor feedback. But it pretty much now this game is a win. So there's one destroyer left. There's that cruiser who's hiding up in the top right hand corner. So it's all about who can get the last couple of kills. And can we get to A in time? We'll see. So let's see who's coming up now then. Pushing round. The surveillance radar has been popped. He's now decided to go for the destroyer. Not entirely sure why. I think he just wants a kill so he gets enough points. Because he's definitely outgunned by huge amounts of firepower here. I swapped to high explosive because that's the best one against EDs, or I find more effective against destroyers. And he is getting smurdered. So it's all bound down to who can get the final kill here. Come on. Yep, salvo out. Bingo, got him. Didn't last very long, but it wasn't surprising. But something nice happens in the chat in a little while, where somebody, there you are, says, well played, Lightning. Very well played. And this is the other half of the game, where everybody starts congratulating, saying it was a good game, saying it was really pleasant to win. And it's just really nice to see. Because there's so much hatred out there, so much negativity in the game, that it's just nice to actually see a bit of positivity, which is lovely to see. And there's also lots of replies now back on how we've won. Good luck and good job in the next game. It's just nice to see this, because you don't generally see that in most games. Normally you have, oh, you're throwing a team, oh no, you're terrible, CVs are terrible, they're overpowered, etc, etc, etc. So we're just going to let that little bit play out. And yeah, they're saying good, well played each other. It's pretty good. So we'll skip forward now to the final part of the game, where we finally give everybody a congratulatory horn blast. And here we go. That's mine. But it's just great to see everybody congratulating each other. Do we get it before the timer runs out and get the final cap and the final ship to die? Yes, we do. And sure enough, let's jump to the results screen. And not that impressive, only 73,000 points of damage. But this was about the team. And what great team play managed to get us out of a very pickle situation. Anyway, that's it folks. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you all on the next one. Goodbye.